Hello everyone, welcome to another post here for Steemit, and this time I'm going to be reviewing the 3 crypto related stories that caught my attention more during this week. Okay, so first story, I found this story through a guy that I like to follow on YouTube. His name is Mark Demesel. Check him out. He makes very good videos about cryptocurrency investment and other types of investments. And yeah, I will be leaving his YouTube link on the description of this post. And so what I liked about this story that he's sharing is this chart. It's a logarithmic chart. The title for the video is Cryptos Only 84% Overvalued, and it could go up to 700%. The actual source of this chart comes from another user on bitcointalk.org. He shares the link for this chart on his YouTube video. So I'm going to go ahead and open the actual post. What it's saying basically, it's through history they were able to make an average what the price should be. Okay, and this is this purple line in the middle. Okay, so we can see through history if this is the average price. Every time that altcoins and Bitcoin went into bubbles, it was obviously overpriced. We had the first bubble here in 2011. Then it went into a bear market for a little bit more than a year until it touched the average price again, and then we went into another small bubble at the beginning or middle of 2013, and then it went into a bigger bubble at the end of 2013 and beginning of 2014. Then it crashed and we went into a bear market for a very long time, and it didn't touch the average price until 2 years and a few months after the previous bubble. So it's showing that in every bubble, for example, the 2011 bubble, the price was 1,300% overpriced. Okay, then it crashed in the next bubble at in the middle of 2013. At the peak of the bubble, the price was almost 300% overvalued. And then in the bubble at the end of 2013, the price was more than 1,000% overvalued. Okay, so what it's showing here in the current bubble, if we can call this a bubble, which we don't know yet, but if this is indeed a bubble, it is only 84% overvalued, which means it could go much, much higher. So 84% overvalued, it's nothing if we take into account the volatility of these things through history. Okay, so that was a very short overview. If you want to know more about it or study the chart, I will be leaving the link on the description of this post. Next story, I found it through Chris Coney. This is a guy I used to follow on YouTube, and now I'm following here over in Steemit. And the story that I like that he shared in one of his previous videos is this. 260,000 Japanese stores can now accept Bitcoin payments. So I'm not going to go more into detail about this story. I think the title says a lot already if you want to know more about it. He actually provided the link for this source, and it comes from news.bitcoin.com. I will be providing the link as well, so you can read through the article. But I think this title says a lot already. On a personal comment, well, I don't believe every single news that I find in the internet, but if this is indeed true and Bitcoin is going to be accepted in more than 200,000 stores in Japan, it says to me that Bitcoin is really taking off in Asia, which is a good thing, right? Okay, I'll just leave it at that. I'll provide the link, and you can read through the article if you wish. The next and final story is this. Is hilarious to me. I think that was worth sharing because I just came across this website, and it's as the title says, the world's first 100% honest Ethereum ICO. And the name of this token is Useless Ethereum Token. And it looks like a joke, but it's not. It's actually very real. And what this token does is absolutely nothing. As it says here, this token, you can use it only to hold it or transfer it. It means you can trade it in the markets. If there's markets that will list it, you can go there and trade it. But other than that, there's no project behind it. It's completely useless. And it's completely honest as well. It says here, as like right below the title, as you can see on their main, the homepage on their website, it says you're going to give some random person on the internet money, and they're going to take it and go buy some stuff with it. Probably electronics, to be honest. Maybe even a big screen television. Seriously, don't buy these tokens. Okay, so, and this is true. They're just releasing this ICO for completely useless Ethereum tokens. You can go through, I will also leave the link in the description, so you can go to their website and read. Honestly, I recommend you to read through the homepage because it's hilarious. It looks like a joke, but it's not. I think it's worth reading it. Will UET be traded on exchanges? I hope so. You have no idea how much I hope so. In fact, if it does get picked up by any of the major exchanges, I promise to use some of the ICO proceeds to constantly and increasingly manipulate the market. The funniest thing about this actually is that it traded the day of the ICO. When the ICO started, you could buy it for $4 actually, and then right the next day, the 5th of July, it was trading at almost $60, 58 US dollars. It crashed and it went back up to $42 that same day. So there was actually people buying and selling this token. I think this ICO madness is getting to an end, because when you start to see things like this, it's just not logical. All right, so that was all for the 3 stories of the week. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much.